Hello and welcome back. It's your boy Speedy, joined by your boy Speedy, joined by your boy Turboski, joined by your boy Coach Tolini. Today we're about to hop back in to a bit of a interview. We have Spring Arbor here to say how they just defended versus what I perceive to be a possible sweep. And not only did they respond to that, but they meticulously and defensively destroyed any type of offense they had left and then said, we'll give you 2 points and then we'll end with five. We can start there. Whose idea was that one?
uh, yeah, that second game, we were just kind of playing a little bit, not very tight. And Ashland was playing really aggressive, I would say. But yeah, they were a really good opponent for sure.
All right, so we'll get into the next one. This is the other Speedy. Hello. I don't know if you heard me on stream, but it is, it's the Speedy to the right. You were talking to the Speedy to the left the first time. So, um, with that thought process in mind, what do you think was the biggest change you guys made that had the biggest impact going into that third game? Off of, like you said, it was. What do you think it was communication that led to that stomp out to begin with for that second game, or yeah, so it was
Mhm.
just a bit of a breakdown in communication.
Yeah, that's.
When you guys got that solid, you were solid. So I really want to know uh, who do you think set the tone to begin that third game?
uh, my teammate, score flags over here, Nick, he called out that our comms were not really there at all to start. And yeah, with playing not very tight, going into that third game, we just knew we kind of also play a little bit more aggressive, but get our rotations on lock and then keep the communication up was definitely a big factor.
All right. So which one of you guys is Stabersky? Or am I pronouncing it correctly? Number one,
Turbsky.
Tobes. It's Turbsky.
Yeah.
My bad. I've been adding extra syllables this entire time. Uh, but Turbsky. I did it again. Turbsky. Um. So was it your call or was it Zarazogan's call to just sit on the right side of the field and spin the ball like a blender in midair until someone came down to slam it
Oh,
into the goal?
oh. uh,
Um,
I
is
kind
that
of
practiced or was that just spur?
that was kind of spur of the moment. I definitely was pushed up a little bit too far. I was just calling to float for it, and then one of my teammates, yeah, said to leave, and it was, yeah, kind of on a tee for them, but
Obviously, that was my favorite shot. It did not go in, but I'm going to call that was my favorite shot. I actually gave it a name. I don't. When you guys have your playback, you'll be able to hear it.
uh,
But the name is the blender with the cherry.
the blender with the cherry. Word. I like that.
And of course, in this regard, yes, Zarazogan, you are the cherry. But and we're gonna go into the what feels like the last question, but depending on how you answer, there may be one more. Um, switch accents again. I'm gonna see if I can pull back because I lost three in the middle of this stream because y'all have me screaming. So I'm gonna see if I can pull it back. I'm gonna see if I can pull it back. Spring Arbor. Okay. So the last thing I have to ask you guys in general, out of all the shots you made, because every single one of you put a shot in the goal here. Uh, which was your favorite shot in your opinion in this game that you made? And I want you to describe it the best way you can. Use zone words, use onomatopoeia, use all the things that you want to do to make it even more fancy sounding come out of your individual mouths. Okay, you go from the left to the right. There we go.
Left to the right.
Oh, okay. Scored first. Well, technically on stream, it's right to left,
Oh.
but I'll
Yeah,
start. My favorite shot was probably the one where I set Zaragoza up with a double tap pass off of the backboard, and then he was just sitting at mid, just waiting for it, and he just slotted it in over one of them. So yeah,
Yeah, I remember that one. It was a high left high left pitch shot it ended up being off of that double tap. And I called it. I was like, off of the double. I remember that. It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So,
All right.
we only have audio through Turbsky's mic, so I'm hoping that you guys don't mind touching each other to kind of lean in so we can hear your responses. But can you just get a quick repeat of that shot? Because only
Quick
people
repeat.
heard was my play-by-play. Yeah, there you go. Lean in. It's fine. You guys are teams. You can call this team building. Yeah.
Get in there, Nick. Quick repeat.
Come
Who
on.
scored?
Yeah, so my favorite shot was my pass to Zaragoza, who's just sitting in the midfield. But my pass was a
Can you
double
turn
tap.
your mouth a little bit, brother? Just a little
Yeah. My it was a double tap pass off the backboard. My double tap pass off of the left side of the backboard to the middle, where Zaragoza was just there, and he slided it over him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the comment I made about the cheeky double tap into the side corner flick. That was that. Now it makes sense, chat. I apologize. We had to get that correct first. We appreciate you guys for getting close enough to be intimate with the mic, and we appreciate you. Next.
Oh man, I forgot. You already went over my favorite shot, the blunder with the cherry on top. That was my not scripted.
It's a shame it didn't go in. I don't know how they saw that because that was a cool looking shot.
Yeah, not scripted, but that I love those impromptu plays. That's my favorite thing about Rocket League. Coming up with stuff on the spot, split second decision making.
I mean, it looked like you did it so well. It looked like it was practice. That was an honest question I just asked. So I'm glad that we share the same favorite shot.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Okay.
Don't mind me slowly getting closer to my camera. Don't worry about that, chat. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. My favorite was, either the blender with the cherry, or I did really like the double tap from Nick to Zaragoza. That was a really clean play. And I felt like in that play, our pressure was just on like the whole entire time for a good solid 30 seconds. And then we finally converted.
I agree. I think the closest second shot I saw, and this was not in the 7-1, obviously. This was in the third or the fourth game. I can't recall specifically right now. I probably should have taken down the notes, but it is what it is. The second closest shot that I saw was kind of a pass from Zarazogan. He was trying to take it, but Turbusky, you decided to say, you know what? That's mine. And you took it from underneath him, drove it all the way up to the top of the screen, and then dribbled it straight down. And they thought you were just going to drop down for a shot on it, but you actually stopped and flicked it upwards. And I don't remember who scored it after that, but it went in. And I was like, that was an insane play. I have nothing left to say about that. Spring up! But that would probably be the close second. But once again, thank you guys for showing up for the interview. I hope you had fun. That was that's my prerogative whenever I'm doing interviews. Obviously, this is Speedy on the right talking, not Speedy on the left. He has a more normal voice. And yes, I guess I'll go ahead and take it away. I guess that's how he's going to pass it. Sorry if it sounds like I have multiple personalities. I also have, I'm a voice actor, so I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this interview. You guys have any questions for us or the chat?
You got anything?
Yeah, plug yourselves, guys. Say where people can find you. You got brands?
I stream on Twitch at Terpsky_RL as well. And
twitch.tv/scoreflags, I guess. Just
We
go ahead.
cannot hear you
I
guys.
know.
Like I said,
No,
you have
oh,
to lean in
Oh.
to the mic. Got to get closer to
think
each
mom,
other
dad
if you
get-
want to talk.
Yeah.
You know, something. I'll
Yeah.
switch back to the Speedy to the right, obviously.
Shout out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/scoreflags, and then shout out Coach Adelini. He's just super cool. Shout out my mom and friends who watched the stream. They were there.
Shout out to moms. Shout out to moms.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope you enjoyed the content.
Oh, let's see. You're probably on Twitch, Jay Zaragoza.
You gotta eat the mic a little bit more, brother.
Oh, I gotta eat it. No.
Yeah, loud and clear now.
Yep. All right. Yeah, you can find me on Twitch, Jay Zaragoza. Shout out mom. Shout out Coach Adelini. And yeah, shout out my two teammates here. Shout out to the boys.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to this interview and having that with us and talking. We're going to go ahead and go into our sponsor read. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I hope you enjoyed this bit of interview and you'll have much more to come. It may not be with me, but know that you always have a good time over here at Midwest Esports.
Sure.
But in the meantime, we couldn't have done any of this